Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. Decent chance! Just a fraction high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Jordan Henderson. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He won't be happy with that one. Vitinha. Rodri. Tonali, Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's Bruno Fernandes, and he's managed to get free. Played with speed from back to front. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tonali. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And this is Inzaghi. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, what about a counter-attack? Just eases him off the ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. That's just playing it safe and simple. Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Henderson cuts it out. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Inzaghi. Stood up well to him there. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Tonali. And here's Inzaghi. That is good strength. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Great vision. Pinches it off him. Raul. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's made its way to him. He's trying to hit the front line here. Rijkaard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Almost half an hour in now. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Lee Kang in. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tonali. Pass is just off target. Now that's well seen too. Inzaghi. Oh, red, nice interception. That is good alertness. Olise. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pass is coming off, and can he finish? Just too high.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Lee Kang in. Bruno Fernandes. And a chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot to open the scoring. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now this could be a chance. Vitinha does well to get it back. No way through there. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Applies the finish! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Inzaghi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Vitinha. Good play on the left-hand side here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vitinha. And here's Inzaghi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that's well spotted. Lee Kang-in. That's a cute ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ribery is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Rodri. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Filippo Inzaghi. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty... And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're off again. Oh, Tipple was shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No mistake! And the second half is off to a flyer. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Lee Kang-in is flagged offside. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Raul. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Lee Kang-in. Oh, played right into his path. It's a mighty effort! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Raul. Rodri. Raul. Over to the left. Ribery has it in a wide position. Oh, what? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's Ribery. Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in, and he cuts out the supply. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bruno Fernandes, played in with purpose.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. He's a sharp little ball here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Robertson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And this is Inzaghi. And he's there to belt it away. Rodri.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Inzaghi! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Raul. Coming on the field is number 13, Thomas Rashitsky.
Rodri. That's been cut out, well played. And he's gone searching cross-field. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, good spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In towards the back stick. And he was alert to it. Brzezinski. Bruno Fernandes! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ribery. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Strong running down that left flank. Not the most accurate pass. In with the challenge. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Ribery. Number 9, Olise. Coming on the field, number
Vitinha.
21, Mbappe.
Nicely spread.
Number 20.
And it's
Messi.
Rositzky. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they've got a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Bojan. He is through here. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That
He's having a go! That is some save from Khan! Tonali. Park Ji-sung receives it in a wide position.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Into the last 5 minutes. Great ball if he can get there. Olise. Tonali. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rositzky. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. Bojan. Serginho. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Rijkaard. No way through. Now it's Lewandowski. Olise providing an outshoot! Fantastic from Olise! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
And the lead is extended still further.
Number 18.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
he had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Coming on to replace him is...
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Threads one in. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. That has been cut short. Out to the left it goes. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Messi. Oh, some tackle that. He's played it long. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Lewandowski. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. It's hit the crossbar. Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Filippo Inzaghi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
There's a player below Peter that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to...
He's had a shot!
Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
That is ended up in no man's land.
And it's Ribéry.
Now that's well seen too.
Ribéry.
Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chance for a shot!
Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, that's been intercepted. Deftly out wide. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Inzaghi. And he's found a way past. Robertson. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Inzaghi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and they're...
Shot, surely! Goal! There is the breakthrough! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the game's first significant moment.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
So this to pull level. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Passing nice and neat. He's cut it out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's found a way past. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back. Over to the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? He has found the way through. That's good play. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Spread it left. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
It's out for a goal kick.
Looking to play him in. Spread out to the left. Ribéry crosses it in. And that has been cleared. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. And he's managed to get free. Now the delivery. Lee Kang-in. Now who's going to be first to this? Raul. Now it's Inzaghi. So what can they make of this? Van Dijk cuts it out. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, just skips past his man. Bruno Fernandes! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Robertson can get it clear. And it's Tonali. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good-looking ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Robertson cuts out the pass. Now it's Inzaghi. Raul. No, it's not getting there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's picked his way through. Oh, this is a real chance! Inzaghi is flagged offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Jordan Henderson. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Can he get on the end of this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played out to the right. Played back in. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Olise threads one in. Swept in. And that was very necessary. Tonali. Filippo Inzaghi. And it's made its way to him. Ribéry kept his eye on it, and he's there. But that has not gone well. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Bruno Fernandes. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now it's Tonali.
Added time.
Olise. Howson. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk. Nicely spread. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That is good strength. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, it's come loose. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Tonali. Tries to play it through. Now the ball in. And this is Inzaghi. Park Ji-sung! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well,
And
Peter,
now,
I'm just
to all
thinking of
members
the
the
best way
crowd,
to describe
I'd like
that.
to ask you to
Frantic,
join me in wishing our
frenzied.
birthday boy a
It was
very
unmissable
special
and it was
birthday.
irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, that's well spotted. Vitinha tries to pass it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Lee Kang-in. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, every...
Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pass somewhat off target. Cross flung in towards the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And it's Tonali. That is a brilliant interception. Not the most accurate pass. Jordan Henderson. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He is through here. And he's taking no chances there. Goes for the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Inzaghi. And he was quick to react. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's clever. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Inzaghi.
That's going in strongly.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Almost an hour gone.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
He's having a good look here.
Raul.
An opportunity then to pull.
Lee Kang-in!
Number
The ball's...
13.
He's having a hit!
Brzezinski.
And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Vitinha, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bruno Fernandes. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless!
And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So now the difference is 3.
Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, red, nice interception. And here's Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Inzaghi. Rosicky. Vitinha. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bruno Fernandes. Lee Kang-in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. Hangs one.
It's a mighty effort!
And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he
Substitution on the
realised.
field. Number 8.
So,
Ribéry.
time for changes
Coming
on
the
both
field
sides, actually.
is Number 21.
He's had it taken off him.
Substitutions taking place.
Bojan. He is through here.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Vitinha. Brzezinski. Howson does well to get it back. Now that's a lovely exchange. And it's Tonali. Oh, cracking ball. Robertson. And that is a little undercooked. Hangs in across. And that should get the job done. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Aimed beyond the defence. Lee Kang-in. Distributed tidily. And he's got the beating of his man. Takes a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Olise. Number 16. Rodri.
Climbs up big!
Number 20.
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Looking for the run. Filippo Inzaghi.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Khan looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. That is some save from Khan.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Olise. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Jordan Henderson. Barcelona finding their passes. Park Ji-sung receives it in a wide position. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Olise! That's a sharp pass. Howson. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, they've got it again. Rice. Brzezinski.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great...
It's Inzaghi! Rice. And he's only too happy to take that back. This looks promising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Van Dijk. Park Ji-sung. Oh, super ball! Boyan! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Tonali. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So what can they conjure from this one? Looking to widen the gap even further here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? In he goes again! Oh, crossbar! No, not quite.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Henderson cuts out the pass. There's a sharp hit of ball here. And they're back on the ball again. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Glynn.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving.
Real chance! And it's come back out to him. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
He's in a great position here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Knocks it into space. Park Ji-sung is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice looking ball. Well read, nice interception. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good ball, good take. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Taken back almost at once. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
That was travelling. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Lee Kang-in goes short, and he's cleared it back out. Van Dijk. Now he's got space here. That's a decent clearance. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Vitinha. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Donatoni. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Donatoni. Donatoni has got himself a free kick. Delicate ball, and he takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Spread out to the left. Park Ji-sung has it in a wide position. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Has a look and place it forward. Ribéry. Now, who's going to be first to this? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's on it, can he get away? And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Hakimi. He came in hard, very hard. And he's been shifted off it. Lee Kang-in running with the ball. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's superb. And the shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Tries to pass it through. That pass isn't the best. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's running. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. That's a lovely, neat pass. And there's the shot! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. So off we go once more. Albert Ferrer. And it's Gravenberch. Vitinha. Park Ji-sung. And he's whipped it across. And the finish!
And he should have made it 4.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Ribery. Applies the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? That has not gone well. Now the ball in. Tries to get it clear. Gabriel Jesus. Vitinha. Now it's Bojan. Just eases him off the ball. Ribery. Great pressure, plenty of it. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's run loose here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And he's had a hit! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Ribery.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20 será sustituido por el dorsal 10.
Out again for a throw-in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, Ribery.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Vitinha delivers with whip. Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's looking wide. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's Bojan. And they're quick to press. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Howson cuts out the pass. Vinicius Junior.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Vinicius Junior. Bojan. That's good running with the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bojan. Can he get it through? He won't be happy with that one. The ball has bounced loose now. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? That's another chance. They've done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Szoboszlai looking to get on the end of this. And the shot! It's a goal!
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for
Donadoni with a definite foul there.
Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
Donadoni has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Now it's Mbappe.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Mbappe.
Raul,
he is onto this.
Oh, chance! They've scored!
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Rice, somewhat off target, and that has left him in a heap.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
And with that, the final whistle.
And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
And he's managed to gift it back. Looking for options for movement. And back to the keeper.
And the counter is on.
Park Ji-sung.
Ribéry.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Goes down, but nothing given. Well, they could break here.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Stojkovic.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to play it through.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Van Bouten.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Oh, this is a great position.
Stood up well to him there.
And that was very necessary. Deftly away. Well, they've got it again.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Howson.
That's a sharp pass. Park Ji-sung gets into some space.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now what about this cross?
Vitinha cuts it out.
And it's Messi. Now it's Stojkovic.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Stojkovic gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Into the channel.
Looking to play him in.
Oh, nice touch. It is a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There's the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Lewandowski. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Now it's Park Ji-sung.
That looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Looking to go deep. And it's claimed by the keeper. And now the breakaway. Balde going full steam ahead down the left flank. He can run onto that. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Ligt with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Played in deep. It's a goal kick. Balde. It's Bernardo Silva. Played into space. Van der Vaart. Flashes it across. And the ball is out of play.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bruno Fernandes. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we're underway again.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Balde. Van der Vaart picks it up out wide. Stojkovic. Van Bouten. And it's Stojkovic. Now it's Lewandowski. Vitinha can see things others simply cannot. Çalhanoğlu, and he's in on goal! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He can get that clear. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rodri cuts out the pass. Ribéry. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Pumas are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Osimhen looking to penetrate opposition lines. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's on the finish! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Marcó en el minuto 59 el dorsal 6.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004
Almost an hour gone. There's a searching pass. And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And it's Ribery. Gets a good foot in there. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Messi. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ribery. Well, that has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Çalhanoğlu, and the counter is on. Rodri. Lee Kang-in.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
20.
is it really plausible to have a hit from here?
Ribery. El dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9. Boyan Krikic.
That was
El dorsal
travelling.
4. El dorsal 10.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Pumas Unam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back. Harrison spots it and intercepts. Referee's given a throw. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Pumazunam can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
The ball goes in. He is through here. Foot in. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is ended up... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bojan gets his head on it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, that's delightful. Bojan. And he thumps it clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
Shot! In he goes again!
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And the counter is on. It's Park Ji-sung.
Chooses to go crossfield. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No outsmarting him this time. This looks promising. Lee Kang-in. And he was quick to react. Tonali. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
That has not gone well. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Varane proves too strong, too smart. Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Filippo Inzaghi touches it back. So it is still 0-0. No, he is not giving anything away. And he's had a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And this is Del Piero. Edmilson. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that. Bruno Fernandes. Park Ji-sung gets across to intercept that. Tonali. La Coruña upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Edmilson. Lee Kang-in. Nice looking ball. Floated through. And that has been clubbed away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ferdinand. Piqué. Tonali with the foul. Keeper is right behind it.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Has a look and plays it forward. Zola, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Looking to play him in. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Park Ji-sung. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass somewhat off target. It's Park Ji-sung. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely shaped ball. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Bruno Fernandes. Park Ji-sung. Bruno Fernandes. Piqué deals with that comfortably. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bruno Fernandes. He's cut it out. Chance for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, this looks sharp. Piqué.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a sharp pass. Inzaghi! Superb by Inzaghi! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Tonali does really well there, he is strong. Played back in. Takes the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Zola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And this is Inzaghi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Played out wide. Lee Kang-in could try cutting inside here. Played in deep. Climbs up big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
So,
dorsal
time for
30,
changes on
Messi.
both sides, actually.
El dorsal 80. El dorsal 9.
Some resolute
Serán
defending there.
sustituidos por el dorsal 19.
Closing in on
el
the last
dorsal
quarter of an hour.
18, El dorsal 90. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
Now, it's got
jugadores.
space here.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And this is Zola. Collier.
Tonali does really well to win the ball there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. Collar can be a real threat inside the box. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Seedorf. That's an imaginative pass. One-nil as we head towards the end. Beckenbauer. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Tonali. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, important interception. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams.